having so much fun here in Las Vegas. We are really having a blast. I'm here with Petia Kolivova. She's originally from the Czech Republic. She has this amazing accent. She's absolutely gorgeous. But more important, she has a huge heart. I mean, this lady has such a huge heart. She's been able to overcome challenges in her life that make her who she's stepping into today, but she hasn't been selfish. What I love about Petia is she got what she learned, and now she's making an impact. She's paying it forward. She's making an impact with a lot of women around the world, literally around the world, sharing her gifts so they could also manifest her dreams. So if this is the first time you're joining us, you're in Manifesting Your Dreams. Our outcome every week is to focus on one area that we know that is going to help you manifest your dreams. So come on over, send your friends. By the way, type where you are from, because we like to know where you're from, what you like about the program, anything that you like to share with us. We love your feedback, because we're going to be able to do a better and better show every week. We hope you come and visit us next week. And now we were talking about once you know what you want, you know you want it bad enough, you have a strong why you want to manifest it. So how do you move? What is your next step? And Petia was just sharing here during the break some of the tools that she helps people so they can accelerate manifesting the dreams. And we're talking about meditation. So we both are lovers of meditation. I've been meditating now for decades, and it's one of the most powerful things that you could ever do to center yourself, to connect with higher intelligence, with nature, with God, whatever you want to call it. Be aligned with the person that you were destined to be. So what can you share with our viewers? What are some of those tools like meditation? How do you use it, or how did you get started with it? What would you say?
Yes, so as meditation teacher, I didn't start it decades ago as Pablo did.
I'm a little older than she is, right?
Just a couple of years, you can tell, right? But meditation truly changed my life. I got into the meditation just a couple of years ago when I hired my business and life coach, and he did a challenge, and me and Pablo, we love challenges because it always helps you grow. It always pushes you out of your comfort zone.
That's right.
So he did 10-day meditation, and after each day we had to record that we did it to stay accountable. So the first meditation that I ever tried was to-do list meditation. Because see, if you have no idea what meditation is, you heard about it, you know that it should be good for you, but you're like, what do I do? Like just to sit, like that's weird. And I keep thinking about things. So the easiest way to start is to start with a to-do list meditation. That's how I started. So every morning when I wake up, because when you wake up in the morning, you're the freshest. You're still connected with yourself before everything else comes on you. That's the best time to meditate. Right in the morning when you wake up, and then before you go to bed. So those are the best times. And really, meditate anytime you can. Even if you do it in the car, don't close your eyes. You can do it. I remember when I was meditating.
Make sure the engine is off, right?
Yes, come on. Yeah, let's not hurt people here. But just meditation, it's really about just doing it. It's really about just connecting with yourself and disconnecting from all the shoots and woods and everything else, because when you really connect with yourself, you find the focus, you find the clarity, and once you have the clarity, you have the focus, you will find such a beautiful energy inside of you to do whatever you set your mind to. So this to-do list meditation, I was doing it. I woke up in the morning, I grabbed the notepads, I sat on the floor, I closed my eyes, put just the calming music, because the calming music helped me to disconnect from all the other noises around me, because I never meditated before. So I just closed my eyes and I started to write down the things that I wanted to do, accomplish that day, or anything that comes to your mind. Get it all out, get it all on that paper. And it will look like a chicken scratch, so it will look unreadable. You will be almost like a doctor's writing, okay? So when you finish, usually I set my alarm on just 10, max 15 minutes. If you do 5, it's perfectly fine. It's just really to program yourself to do something new, create a habit. So you write it and then you rewrite it. Rewrite and pick out of that maximum 3 things. I always ask myself, maximum, that's no more. But ask yourself, what is the one thing, if I do only one thing on my list, I will feel accomplished in the end of the day. And that's also something that I learned in the book, The One Thing from J. Papasan, to really break down your goals from the biggest to the smallest to what you can do right now. So this really gave me the clarity of what is the most important thing, because what happens, we are so busy attending to urgent things that we don't attend what truly matters. We don't set our priorities. And another beautiful thing of this, if you put it all on the paper, your mind is clear.
Yes.
You don't have to carry everything in your mind. So I started to feel lighter because I didn't have to carry everything in my head. I feel like I lost like 20 pounds right there. Really? So I put it there, and in the end of the day, I look at it throughout the day because you want to make sure you're on the track, but in the end of the day, you look and yes, I did it, and you start to feel more confident, you start to feel good, you start to look forward to the meditation because you're like, this feels good, you feel accomplished, and everybody around you start to feel the different energy. So I started with this. And then what I'm doing now, it's a visual guided meditation. I teach it here actually in Las Vegas, in Naturally Organic, every Saturday at 1 o'clock. So who wants to experience guided meditation? I guide people through super easy. It's super fun because, hello, everything with me. Everything with me, it's fun.
No doubt about that.
It's really about acknowledging yourself, taking the time for yourself. So I guide people because, actually, I have one more title. I just became teacher of Qigong. So,
Pablo, girl, congratulations.
So
wow.
I'm super excited about it. So I'm using some techniques from Qigong, and for those who don't know what Qigong is, it's just the practice of a posture and a breathing, and really using the energy in your body for self-healing. So anyone can do it, like not everybody can do yoga, anyone can do Qigong.
So it's easier, it's actually easier to do.
You can do it sitting, and it's really about just energy flow. And this technique, it's over 5,000 years old. Some people, they do Tai Chi, it's more well known, but it's only 2,000 years. So everything comes from the Qigong, the Reiki, the healing, the Tai Chi, everything goes to the Mother Qigong. So I absolutely loved it, and I used like a longevity set just for stretching that anyone can do. I did actually a workout class, bodyweight workout class. Most of my clients that I do for personal fitness training are 55 years and older. I have just a couple young girls that I love working with because they're so committed. Otherwise, I really work with older people because they know that health is everything. So it's just absolutely beautiful. So I teach this guided visual meditation. And I love the visualizations. It's incredible. When you can visualize your ideal partner, your ideal house. Like right now, I'm working on a dream home.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
So it's something that I would love to manifest no later in years. So we are working on that right now, and I know they're building it right now. I know it. It's just like you feel it. And some of my clients, because I teach also meditation 101, they say like, I have a hard time to see something. I close my eyes, I can visualize anything. So what I tell them to start with is the feeling.
Exactly.
You have the feelings, right? You have the emotions. How would you feel if you're in the arms of your ideal lover? How would you feel if you get to that point of that financial independence, paying all your bills off? How would you feel to work with your ideal clients that you are so excited to talk to? I have that right now. Like my ideal client, another one I manifested just a couple of months ago, that she reached out to me and she was like, I love your energy, I really want to know more about what you're doing. We started to talk, we were aligned, and it was absolutely beautiful. And when we start to work on her worthiness, on her money blocks, and setting the healthy boundaries, she manifested 4 new clients in a week.
In a week,
in a week.
Yes.
So when you really want what is stopping you, when you really know what you want, it goes really quick.
Yes, and this is like, we're really so blessed living at this time. I mean, it's like out of, we could have been born 100 years ago, 50 years ago. Right now, there's so many things at our reach, right? It's like incredible. So anybody that is not taking advantage of all the knowledge that we have available, right now you can actually, whatever you want to find out, you're minutes away from finding out. But you know what's also happening is that this, I call this living the time of distraction, right? So it's like most people, for instance, I was reading an article, it says like most people will wake up and within half an hour they're waking up, they're checking up on the Facebook, right? And then what happens is now they're in reaction, right? Because somebody else is sending them messages or whatever. So one of the things that I started doing, and I call it a MSR, or a morning success routine, is kind of like what you have. So I said, you know what? I have to take control of the first hour in my morning. That way I can create the energy. It's kind of like the seed for the plant that you like to see. So in the first hour of the morning, I don't check the email, I don't check the internet, nothing. I do my meditation, I do my gratitude. I just like you, I visualize the ideal day. I do my exercise. So I'm empowered. By the time I do get and connect with the world, now I am empowered, because if not, what happens? You're reacting. You started today reacting. So one of the best decisions I made, there's no electronics in my bedroom, right? Take all the electronics out of the bedroom, right? So if you are in a couple or whatever, it's kind of interesting, but people mention like they're with a lover next to each other, but they're not loving at all because they're looking at their phones, right? Each of them is looking at their phone, so it's like you're not being present with your lover right there, right? So the electronics out of the room, out of the bedroom, and then don't let people dictate how you organize your time, right? So we're running out of time, but I know everybody's so happy that you were here with us today. How could people reach you, or what do you have, how they can continue this journey with you? If they'd like to talk to you, what can you offer them?
Absolutely. So for those who want to stay connected with me, you can find me on Facebook under my name, Petia Kolibova. You can also tune into my podcast, because I do absolutely amazing weekly interviews with people who overcame obstacles and who are living fulfilled life they love. And the podcast name is Be Strong Minded. And also my website is bestrongminded.com, and my email is Petia at bestrongminded.com. Everything is about strong
Be strong-minded, and she is strong-minded. So we're so happy. We really want to thank you for being here with us today. We're going to have you again, come back, and we want you to start manifesting your dreams. So manifestingyourdreams.net. We're going to have another guest next week. Thank you for spending your time with us. Share this with your friends, and we want to see you manifesting your dreams. We're celebrating in advance the amazing life that you're already creating, that you're moving forward when you step into your greatness. So we'll see you next week. Great job, Petia. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you.